characters. I mean, you can do some of her combo stuff early on, but it's basically just do frost damage, forehead. And so that's what we're gonna do, is we're just gonna build a frost deck. And I mean, I can tell you right out of the gate, I don't care about the extra shield, just give me double anima. And I mean, honestly, like, restore mana when flame damage is dealt. We've taken Citrine on 2 in a row now. I'm actually kind of fine with Knife Belt. If we can get, like, just some bonus frost synergy. And I mean, obviously, like, slow enemies when frost damage is applied, great pickup. And even with the double anima, still nothing there. So, one step from Eden, huh? Not the most viewed thing on the channel, interestingly enough. And I don't know what it is, but I seem to have so much more of a biased opinion on this game from the average the average gamer. Okay, this is one that I'm still getting used to. Yeah. That's one that, like, I didn't realize that was a thing, but you can actually jump forward and then use your Fate Shield. So with Salicy early on, until you get the Frost Synergy ticking, your, what's that one called? Your Zenith is your main source of damage, so you want to focus on just slowing everything down and just do Zenith combos correctly. We got some good Frost stuff. We've got slow enemies. We got Restore Mana. I mean, this is exactly what you want to see. We're opening against Hazel, though, who, you know, isn't necessarily one of the easier ones for Salicy to deal with. So you actually want to pop the frost damage yourself, because you do bonus damage. Like that. So I don't remember exactly how her basic attack works, but I know you jump forward, you do damage, and I'm pretty sure that you do bonus damage, as opposed to just the basic frost damage. If that makes sense. We don't need the campfire. We've flawlessed everything so far, so we'll go to the shop and just go that route. Let Zenith put in some good work for us, and then why don't we go that route? It still hits somebody. We want to pop that frost damage ourselves, and was that another flawless? Yes, it is. Salicy, like I said, one of the more straightforward characters. Now, here's the thing. We're fighting Hazel first. I realize that I take Firewall on every character all the time, but it's an evergreen for me. I love the flexibility of that. Weapon hits ricochet and hit another enemy is pretty nice. I think that we're going to want the max mana, though, because there's going to be a couple things eventually that we're going to want double casted, and we're going to appreciate having that. Gain a flow stack when frost damage is dealt. I mean, that's not a huge one, but it does open up flow synergy a little bit. But honestly, like, you shouldn't just take it because it says frost on it. It's actually not that good for us, and I will just take the upgrade instead on either Frost Barrage or Ice Needle. Probably Ice Needle. I mean, yes, Cold Medicine, if you double cast it, is just a guaranteed frost damage hit. But I think that upgrading, or I didn't mean to upgrade Cold Medicine. Piercing, though, actually, you know what? That's fine. Piercing is good. It is also free, and so I'm gonna keep Fate Shield alive for now. Eventually, once we have good frost stuff going on, though, we are going to remove Zenith. You want to lose reliance on that sooner rather than later. Okay, so now you go that route. Nope, I mistimed it. And then you just get your frost damage ticks. Good damage, and then just, like, continue to dodge. That's a kill there, and then that's a kill there. Okay, so again, like, with Salicy early on, I love playing slow and careful. It seems to just work a lot better for me. You know, one thing I realized is I think that when audio gets cut off, it happens when I write, like, the first video I record after a stream, I think is where it happens. So if you guys are still watching this, I'm pretty sure that the audio is going to have gotten cut off at the beginning of this one. Fortunately, I don't necessarily have an easy way of going back and taking care of it without re-recording it or, you know, doing a bunch of editing. So if you're here and the first part of the audio did cut off, I do apologize for that. I'm going to try to remember that, like, after a stream, just double check and make sure. So good stuff there. That helps a lot. And then you can get the Zenith cast, and then you just keep the firewall going. And then you do that. No, she got up there. Okay. So you want to just do that. That's an easy frost kill. It's very easy to avoid Hazel at tier 1, especially when you have this kind of flexibility. So that should buy us the full shield. And then we can cold medicine and then get the frost damage dealt ourselves. Honestly, not even going to worry about it. Just stand in this row. And then just kind of save the firewall for a second. I will do this with... hold on, we're going to want to drop down. Oh, crap. Why did I stand there? Okay, now we're in a rough spot. We are in a very rough spot. I'm just going to be honest with you. Yeah, we're going to take a bunch of damage here, unfortunately. This is where it just becomes very frustrating to play against Hazel. Oh, goodness. If we could have just gotten that hit. Okay. That was pretty frustrating, but honestly, like, we'll take the heal and just move on. And then definitely, like, take me to the ruins, because the two bosses that I hate the most, Reva and Terra, are in ruins. And you guys know I want to just kind of get them out of the way early, if at all possible. Alright, so we didn't quite get the tick there. We also whiffed our frost damage. Why don't we go that route, and then he dead. So, I mean, obviously, just keep the flawlesses alive. Getting the bonus XP is really important. Frostbite is fine, but again, I think this is one of those that you don't take it just because it says frost. Like, we do have some frost enablers. We do still have Zenith. Like, I don't think that's important enough, and I'm not going to take this bottom route. We'll probably just go this route and go to the shop again. And then, why don't we drop Firewall there? That should be okay. He's got 2 frost stacks, so that'll do a bunch of damage. And just keep the flawlesses alive. It's going to be long-term very beneficial to just keep those flawlesses alive. You gain more XP by getting flawlesses. And so we are up against Reva on this one. I am much happier fighting a tier 1 Reva than a tier 2 or 3 Reva. Now we just need to get... Oh, we lost our flawless. Okay. Just got to dodge a little bit quicker. Frostbolt, very clean, very simple. Applies when frost, does some decent damage. Fire a Frostbolt when you cast Jam. I guess Virtue. None of those are really any good. Yeah, we're going to just go to the shop again, honestly. So definitely, like, this guy is the focus, and I did things in the wrong order. So just focus on dodging, and this is... Okay, so we did get that proc going, but we're still not dodging as well as we should. Okay, he died to fire. We did heal up. It's hard to flawless the mini bosses, quote unquote. We could heal, but I actually think dead enemies leaving a flame behind is more beneficial, especially on some of the fights that have more than just 1 or 2 enemies. 2 attack damage doesn't really help us here. Mana regen is a nice one to have. So shield decays quickly. We actually do gain a bunch of shield But I think I still am happy grabbing the luck. Lose 5 money when you shuffle. I mean, we're going to spend all of our money here anyways. That's not that big of a deal. I don't think I like any of these enough. So why don't we just go for the upgrade? And we could donate. We would have to donate twice to remove something. I don't think we want to remove anything. We actually have a removal anyways. So why don't we just remove that one? And yeah, I know we probably should have removed the shield one, but I'm not that worried about it. Ice Needle is the one that I wanted to upgrade last time. Frost Barrage is also a good one, but restore half mana cost, flow, gain 10 shield. I mean, they're all bad. We could pivot into a flow synergy as well, but I guess just restore half the mana cost. You know, not hitting these double casts is one of the few parts of this game where RNG is just a major component and can actually be kind of frustrating. Alright, just try not to kill the Sneck. The Sneck has been unleashed. Alright. That was a tougher fight than it probably should have been, but I mean, it still counted it as a flawless somehow. I'm not going to ask how, but I'll take it. 2x damage it consume on tile fire is tempting, but I'm not going to go that route. I don't like the breaking tiles above and below us. So Riva, I mean, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but we almost took that twice. This is where you go that route. You do that, and then just get, like, all of the frost damage. We went that route. Alright, is she going to come down here? Nope, she's going to stay up there. Down, down, up. Gotcha. It's just, the game moves so much slower with tier 1 bosses. Now, her diagonal beams are still the one where I have the most trouble. That one I just literally dodged back into her after we were already good to go. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. That one's just kind of hard to deal with when she fires the multiples. Good damage, and just keep it alive. That's gonna break some of her shield. You know what? I should have seen that that was not a good spot to stand. And good zenith damage. Okay, we did get the kill. Riva's definitely one that keeping alive is a good idea. And then this is going to be Violet confirmed. So let's go try to fight Saffron or Gunner. Gunner's not as bad. Saffron can definitely be a bit of a pain. We got Saffron, so that's exactly what I was looking for on this one. I hit her. And then you go this route and hope that it makes life easier for you. Ah, crud. All right, we killed the nurse. That kind of stinks, but honestly, the flawless is more important. Just keep the flawless alive. Like I said, it's so... I actually don't remember taking damage. Flamberge is one of those that I'm like, man, I do really like that one. It's just, it doesn't help us that much against bosses unless they go stand in the fire on their own. While you have flow gain 4 spell power, now it's like, okay, we probably should have had some flow synergy, but 4 spell power doesn't help us that much. Honestly, just like a little bit extra damage on our attacks seems best. And then we'll go this route. We'll probably take the loot box on this one. There we go. That should be some good damage. Just focus on dodging. There we go. You love to see it. The flawlesses, like I said, are very, very important. We're going to gain the 40 shield. Again, that's a great double cast target as well. You know, shields up, you'll hear me say this time and time again. When I talk about evergreens, these are the spells that, like, no matter what, they're always a good take. And shields up, firewall, these are examples of evergreens. And they're ones that, like, I'm gonna pretty much always take them. So I think you want to wait for the second Frost Act to be there before you consume them with her attack. And that's one thing that I do pretty poorly. And there's Cold Stone. So, I mean, we actually could have put together a flow synergy, but Frost is just so tight, so easy to work with, that I really like keeping it simple that way. I don't know why I just stood there. Like, I know how that attack works, and I still did it wrong. Alright, we do need to deal with this thing, and I did that in the wrong order. Ah, we took damage. I mean, flawlessing these is always like a crapshoot. Wait for it. Now cast that, and then consume it, and then QE, and that should save the nurse. Okay, so we will get the heals from the nurse. We took some damage there, bad damage. Start battles with full mana, good. It lets us just start comboing immediately. Mana regen, and honestly at this point, go ahead and give me Citrine, because we do have a little bit of flame in our deck. With 269, I actually think we will hit the shop. We have more money than I was expecting. Amalgam is great. Trisect is pretty okay, but I think Amalgam is one that I will pick up. Shield decays quickly. I mean, we dealt with that one last time. I think it's actually kind of okay. It gives us an upgrade, and we can easily remove these. Cell Souls we will definitely take, and then just immediately remove it. And then grab an upgrade as well. And I don't think I want to donate blood for any of those. We'll go ahead and just remove Cell Souls, and then just work our way back over here. I think that Amalgam is actually a pretty decent double cast, but Shields Up is definitely like top tier double cast. No double cast. How about we get bonus 20 shield? So at this point, I've seen so many things where I'm like, we should have just gone for the flow synergy right out of the gate. It's getting to the point where I kind of want to drop Zenith, but honestly, it's still putting in some really good damage. Double cast on Frostbolt, question mark? Piercing, okay, sure, we'll go that route. So this is honestly like turning into one of the weakest Slicy runs I've ever had, and that's saying something because Slicy is just already a pretty solid character. Good damage there. He's gonna move up there, and then the laser turret moved into the flames of the dead enemy, and we dealt flame damage. We gained mana back, and it actually worked out pretty well. If that's the case, then legitimately, I'm gonna just start chunking some fire stuff in the deck. Like, it's going to add more overall DPS. And at this point, overall DPS is something that we need a lot of. Shield does decay quickly, so we have to keep that in mind. Just dodge this. Easy enough. Hit her with the Amalgam. Oh, that hit her thing. Ah. Not a good one to get hit by. I mean, obviously you don't want to get hit by anything, but there's some spells that you're just like, no, I really don't want this to hit me. That was a bad miss as well. This pierces, so that's actually some good damage. She moved. We may be able to hold on to Fate Shield for a moment, and then dodge this. Good damage. All right, just go ahead and hit her, and then get it, and then she's going to come back. And then there we go. Got the kill. Definitely keep her alive. I mean, especially because of our HP, but Gunner or Shizo slash... Actually, no, we already dealt with Hazel, so that would definitely be Shizo. I think I'd rather deal with tier 2 Gunner than a tier 3 gunner as opposed to tier 2 versus tier 3 Shizo. And Saffron will also be dropping some Ragnaroks on some battle starts for us, which is a pretty nice one to have. We're going to have to deal with the mines on this one, which is one of my bigger frustrations with this floor. You can also just kind of wait for them to expire, because unless they fill the entire field like they do against the boss itself, it's really not that big of a deal. Anubis, consume, heal, and gain 5 max HP. I mean, honestly, I'll add Anubis to our deck. And you know, at this point, let's add some poison into the mix. Poison, fire, and frost, the 3 elements. I know that thunder is the other one in this game, but nah. Add poison into the mix. That's not the right spell. We got the cast out of it. And she is very dead. And why don't we do that? And then, so we do want to make sure that we are hitting our Anubis every time. So hold out and wait for it in most battles. I mean, Frostbite at this point, it's just, it does add one more frost, but we're never gonna, unless we get the one that we start with Fragile, or one of the ones that start with Fragile, I'm not gonna worry about it. So he's gonna do flames. I wanna let him do his thing, and then we'll go do some damage. There we go. And then he's gonna pivot to this tile. So easy enough, and then he's gonna pivot to this one, and then you go kill it. Flawless? Yeah. Don't want any of that. So we definitely have gotten a lot of levels out of this. Heal 250 for sure. I was about to think about that for a second, then I realized how low we were on HP and just realized, no. Okay, give me Anubis, and then definitely kill that thing. Dude, if we could flawless a mini boss, I would literally be the happiest person alive. Did we flawless that? Oh, baby. Okay, flawlessing a mini boss this late is incredible. Definitely 2 defense. Helps out just a little bit against some of that ticky-tack damage. Or take just a little bit here and there. We are also going to get to heal up and then hit a shop. Very, very nice. And then just kill the bunny because it does give us luck. Alright, what do we got? 2 max mana. Nope. Destroy a structure. Devour's kind of nice. We'll consider this one. But I think that I'm going to give 1 refresh. Blizzard is a fantastic one. And so we basically want to take Blizzard and Mana Gem here. And at that point, that'll only get us to 88. We would have to go a little bit harder in the paint to get an upgrade. Sell magic, 5 damage when you cast a spell. We do cast a lot of spells, and I don't think we can afford that. So actually, what we do is we go sell sword to get an upgrade, and then we grab the removal. So we essentially bought it for the money that we had. From an upgrade perspective, I mean, Blizzard, not double cast, but literally just any good modifier. Gain 10 shield, splash damage, fragile on hit. The splash damage is just when it actually hits something, right? I'm waiting. Okay, just when it hits something. It only does 10 damage, so the splash damage isn't that much. Fragile, I think, is pretty good. That's one where I'm just like, literally just about anything useful is a good pickup there. I'm sad that we took that damage. We really shouldn't have. And then the mines, it just takes a little bit of effort. That's not how you do that. All right, and then you do that, and then you Anubis, and you get your max HP, and then you frost damage. Down, up, down, ha. And then just keep that frost damage ticking. Blizzard just has so many shots in it. Good damage. 1 second. Hit you with that, and then I mistimed that, but that's okay. Oh, I used amalgam, not the firewall. I've been doing some misclicks today. That's a bad misclick, I'm not gonna lie. 2, 3, down, up. The slow is actually throwing me off a little bit. 1, 2, 3, up, down. Okay. The timing going through the little bit of a loop there, definitely throwing me off. Get one more hit. Okay, so we want to be right here. Good damage, good stuff. I mean, honestly, I realize that if we kill this one, we will end up fighting the wall, but honestly think you go for the kill here. I don't think that we can beat the wall, but I honestly would just prefer to see the wall. Did I switch over to Misery? Yeah, it's just not highlighting it. So 3 waves of 6 shots, extra poison, actually pretty solid. Ooh, 1 removal. I mean, I kind of think it's about time to drop Zenith. I think it may be time to drop Zenith. But for now, we're going to hold on to that removal for the next shop. The Violet, Chizo, or... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, deal with tier 3 Terra over tier 4 Terra literally, like, all day. And this one is literally just dodge forehead. I'm going to try to avoid using the bigger poison spell here. I'm not going to use Blizzard either. Actually, give me a shuffle. I'm going to keep trying for the flawless and try to keep the nurse alive. So we get a good heal out of this. Oh, that's kind of stinky. Okay, you're dead. Yeah. We got the flawless and we kept the nurse alive. Like, I mean, I don't always just slow the game down and focus in. And it makes a big difference. It really does. If you just kind of make the game slower. And I know that's like, but like the game is already so fast. How do you make the game slower? You stop panicking. You play the game slower, and it's a lot easier that way. I did this wrong. And also, we're gonna get hit for just a lot. No, actually, that's fantastic because it hit the turret, not us. Haha. That's actually really good. Freeze for a second to heal 40 HP. No. I don't want it. And then Trinity, that adds a jam. No, none of that. Too much. Frost, fire, poison. The 3 food groups. Does this just get us a kill here? It does just get us a kill here. Perfect. I was like, do I want to try to go for frost or something? No, probably not. Okay, so this time, especially with the splash damage, like, yeah, give me Flamberge. Like, it just filling their side of the field with fire just seems beneficial in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna get hit. There's no flawless on this one. And then honestly, like, can you just like die? Okay. And then that, and then Anubis, and that, and like, I legitimately like killing the volcano on this one. If you've got the damage to do it, killing the volcano can just save you a lot of headache. And he's dead to poison, so just hang out. Again, make sure you're casting Anubis every battle. The triple cast bomb toss. But Hailstorm, though. And Collect Ring is actually neat, but We have the mana for a triple casted bomb toss. That's 450 damage if all the bombs hit and explode on the target. That's just significantly more than hoping to get lucky with Hailstorm. It doesn't fit in our deck at all, but legitimately, I'm going to take it. I think that that's too good to pass up. Create a flame when a hit deals 100 damage or more and walk over broken tiles. Okay, the thing is, we're about to fight Terra. I'm going to take walk over broken tiles because that effectively counters a big majority of what she does. Create a frost explosion when frost damage is dealt. Absolutely. Combust. Yes. And then we did bank the removal, didn't we? Boy, that sure paid off, didn't it? We get the money, we get the upgrade, and we're just really happy to be alive right now. All right, so double cast on Firewall, PK Fire. Flamberge already has splash damage. Combust double casted is just an incredible amount of damage. Honestly, yeah, 2x damage and consume also works for me. So just try for the flawless here. Obviously, you try for the flawless on every battle, but good damage. And just focus in for a second. There's your shield. You missed it. Good damage. And then I got to try out this triple bomb toss. Okay, so not quite what I was expecting, but... Alright, you're dead. Did we get the flawless? I think we got the flawless. Okay, still got the flawless. We didn't cast Anubis, so we lost out on 5 max HP. Poison targets explode, applying 60 poison to themselves, and nearby targets gain 1 flow. I mean, it only costs 2, it adds more poison to the pile, and it potentially moves the poison to other people. Seems good. Okay, so Terra, we can walk over broken tiles. I don't care about you at all. We're just gonna stand literally like on your tiles. That is just an incredible counter to her. Now, you do have to worry about the fact that she is tier 3 Terra, so she will also do her regular lasers. We wanna hit her for the frost damage here. All right, and then bomb toss. Don't want to try to hit her with these, obviously. It's so bad. And then just stand here. I don't even need to dodge this attack. Oh, crap. No, you stand here. Oh, we missed Flamberge. That's a bad one to miss. And then you just stand here, and yeah, she can't do much about it. All right, this is a good frost damage one. We want to get in here. Good frost damage, and then do it again, and then Flamberge. Okay, you definitely want to hit the Flamberge on that one. Ideally for more flame damage. And she can't trap us with this attack, which is great. Oh my goodness, yes, that actually worked like I wanted it to from the very beginning. All right, just figure out where she's going. Get that damage in. Get some poison ticking. Oh, come on. Just get her. Ah! All right, you know what? I want the heal here. Shizo or Violet. Okay, late game Violet or tier 4 No, it'd still be tier 3 Violet. Don't get me wrong, Violet gets a lot crazier at tier 4, but I still think I'd rather deal with her at tier 4 than Shizo at tier 4. Good damage. You're dead, and then just throw a bunch of bombs on you, and you're very dead as well. There we go. Now you're dead. Okay, that was a little spicier than it should be, but we still got the flawless. I don't know what it is. The one run I played on stream, I mean, I was playing as Violet, and she's just a mind-flooding character, but I had like kind of a bad run, and I wasn't dodging well and whatnot. I think that this is all good. Sword Road, chance to leave flame. I mean, root is good. It helps us out a lot, but I don't think that belongs in our deck. So we're probably still going to want to keep hitting shops on this one. All right, you are dead to poison. Go up here and just like deal with the fact you got to take some damage here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we have to take some damage there, but saving them is definitely more important. Spell power and fragile at the start of battle. You know what? That's totally cool. Totally legal, totally cool. And so now, if we had the synergy that worked off the fragile, we would be in a better spot. Okay, so cactus can be a big pain. This is where you do that, and then you get out of the way. I think we still got hit there, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Okay, a little spicier than I wanted it to be. I mean, we didn't quite get the flawless. Explosions on every other... So ice spikes is okay. It is 60 damage. I don't know. I always tend to misuse ice spikes. You know, it's fine. You know what? Our deck doesn't need to be like super tight and super thin or anything for it to work correctly. I think we still want to hit the shop here. Alright, this plant type is a lot more annoying to deal with. Come on, get our W up. There we go. Much better. Okay, and then we can just let it die to fire, apparently. I actually didn't see if we got a flawless. Okay, so Sludge Bomb. Each shot is 20 poison and splash damage or a piercing poison dart. Sludge Bomb obviously can get more poison, but this one is a lot easier to just not have to think about trying to hit every shot. So I think adding poison into the mix has been beneficial for our damage. 2 poison and 10 shield until you move. Dash forward, deal damage equal to your missing health on 1 tile. Equal to your missing health on 1 tile. Ooh. That's good and bad. Like right now, it would only do 30 damage. But you know we're gonna lose HP and not be able to heal it all back. I'm gonna take it, and it's only gonna get better with time. And then we'll grab an upgrade. This is probably like, give me a double cast on... Honestly, can we double cast Fury? Oh, it consumes. Apply Fragile on hit. You know what? I didn't even see that it consumes. Chance to apply Frost or apply Fragile. Honestly, give me the apply Fragile. It's probably going to be better. That was kind of dumb on my part. Hold on. Let's actually go back and look at 25 money. No, I don't think that's worth it. So legitimately, we just sit here and let it pop the turret, and then we'll work on killing it. Like, having Hazel do that for us is, like, the greatest thing ever. So this is a solid run. I mean, again, frost damage, root the target for 2 seconds. That's incredible. Like, you guys know that, how good that is. Revenge, consume heal, gain 5. Yes, we'll do that. So again, Fury is only 30 damage right now, so we're probably going to want to avoid... I love it. Yay, early Shizo damage. Okay, he's doing that attack. Like, just dodge it, though. That goes 3 wide. We want to get that hit. We want to get that hit. We wanted to get that hit. We need to cast that jam, get it out of my deck. Good stuff, good damage. Get the jam out of the deck. Get that damage ourselves. This one, you just dodge up and down and just pay attention. So he is the last one to hit us. No, I don't think we actually got the damage on that one. We did manage to avoid the attack. We took the damage on that one. Okay, that was bad. This one, you just dodge up and down. We've got Fury ready to go, and I think that honestly, you just kind of wait a second. Let it shuffle once more through, and then just use it to do an incredible amount of damage next time. Get some Fate Shield out there, and then again, I think you shuffle it away. Just remember, it's 5 at this tier. And then you pop him yourself, and then you Flamberge, and you miss. I mean, bro, though, you just took like an incredible amount of damage. Okay, honestly, because we have Fury in our deck, I'm gonna ice him. I'm gonna straight up ice him. So we have one more battle left. That's gonna be against Lysi. Hit 2x3 tiles in front of you and lose 30 max HP. Whoa. No, I think that's too spicy. Life Sword, huh? 2x3 in front of you, so it's basically like shotgun. You have to be really close. No, I'm gonna say that is too spicy. It's interesting, but it's too spicy. Kunai's apply poison is actually kind of good. We only have a couple Kunais in our deck, but I mean, Kunai's applying poison. It's basically just 2 more free poison on our first run through our deck. We'll do 10 damage when you get hit. It does add up pretty nicely. So we're going in. We're gonna deal with tier 4 Violet, and you know it's problematic. I think that was probably still tier 4 Shizo. So this is our safe space. I think we still took damage on that one. Okay, so that's like easiest kill of our life. Unfortunately, we are taking a bunch of damage from these ice shards. There we go. Okay, a little bit spicy. I mean, we took flawless? What? Legitimately no idea how it counted that as a flawless, but I'm not gonna complain. Definitely Wildfire, 2x damage to consume, more flames. More flames, more fun. That's the Six Flags motto, isn't it? Yeah, so we are going to go through a mini boss, but we'll get a campfire and a shop on this route. That seems pretty good. And then, like, that's just 617 damage. Yes. Haste when you cast a spell. Heal and gain poison. No. We're not going to kill things quick enough for that. So, Soulfire, like, it's way too late for it, but it is one of my favorite cards in the game because of just how crazy it can get. Splash damage on Flint Shot, nah, it's going to end up polluting our deck. It's 200 damage, but we're not going to have the flow to use it. Just don't worry about it. So just stand here. We can survive the shards from there. Good damage, and then just get the poison out there. We are gonna take damage. There's no way for us to avoid it. This guy can be a real problem with the shard tossing, but you just kind of gotta deal with what you got. I casted the wrong one. I wanted to cast the bombs. I mean, it worked out for us, but I wanted to cast the bombs because it would have been a guaranteed kill. So here's the thing. Now if you're going to give me Collect Ring and Kunai's apply 20 poison, we're taking Collect Ring and not looking back. Absolutely don't care one bit. I will absolutely do that. Get those out of here. Very, very problematic. Great, great damage on that. We're going to take damage here. There's no way around it. I hate it. We should have used our shield first. Okay, and then that just is obviously an incredible amount of damage. So I do realize we have a bit of a thick deck here. I'm not going to deny that. But also keep in mind that at the HP that we have right now, we do an obscene amount of damage with Fury. And we did get to heal up a little bit, so seems fine. And now we're going to go to the shop. We're going to just spend every last penny we have. Do something. 20 damage when you consume a card. I mean, we basically just turned this out of the blue into a kunai spam deck. Just like literally out of nowhere. Upgrade 2. And let's go upgrade. I mean, Fury double casting. I'm going to hunt for it. Of all the things, Fury double casting is just insane if we can get it. No anchor, also wonderful. Yes. Yeah. I will gladly take no anchor. So Violet, tier 4. There's probably going to be just a mild bit of radio silence. We're going to have to just stay ready for this one. She is very problematic at tier 4, but she's also the boss that I know the best. I mostly know how to deal with her, but I do expect to take damage when she starts spamming. Her spamming is still very hard to deal with. She is taking a good chunk of frost damage from Blizzard. We missed that. Okay, these are just a big problem in general. This, you just like, if you see an exclamation point, just move. Okay, those being there is like bad, but not as bad because they will just die eventually. And then this is where you can't miss your Fury. You cannot miss Fury. Okay, now those being there is a problem. This is where it's like, okay, with the stereo, the stereos out there, boom boxes, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, this is where Violet gets to be a little tough. But now, what do? We pop that, and then you just hit her for everything you got. We almost outpaced her. 420 poison. Not even close, baby. Hold on. Win a boss fight with 1 HP. Because we were kept alive by Riva. I knew that we were getting the revive, and do we want the revive against the wall? Yes. Absolutely, we want the revive against the wall, but... Wait, but hold on. I don't think Riva revived us. I think we still have it. So this is where you just gotta focus on... Oh, well, that's... Okay. Firewall is just always good here. That's always going to hit for a bunch of damage. Okay, so there are a couple of guns spawned. So we are going to hit for a lot of damage with that. Obviously. So we actually just want to like get through our deck as quickly as possible to that so we can start kunai spamming. All right, we don't want to be here. I just want to get you poisoned up and then get you poisoned up. Oh, no, no, no. We shuffled. We don't want to shuffle here. Oh, we are not going to win this fight, but we are so close. 7,000 HP. Oh, baby, we should have had it. That deck turned into something really special at the end there. Honestly, I think if we didn't shuffle and just properly dodged, killed the turrets as they popped up, and just focused on laying down the poison with the kunais, we would have been okay. I think we would have gotten the kill there, but legitimately great run, made it to the gate. And I can't be upset about that run. It was a great view of what Slicey can do with frost damage and with other stuff. We went into some poison, we went into some fire, we even went into a little bit of kunai at the end there. Great run, and also just a continued testament to how amazing this game is. That's going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your feedback. Likes on the video definitely are the best thing you can do if you do enjoy what you see, help support things. In addition, subscribing lets me know that I'm putting out content that you want to see. And commenting, always great to hear from you guys. In addition, check out the link tree in the description below. It has links to Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Come hang out with the community. Come see streams 5 days a week on twitch.tv/Runt9plays. But that's going to do it. Until the next episode, I'm Runt9, and I will see you later.